What's up, guys? Happy Monday. Right back into it. Yo. Aida, I am sorry to hear that you have perished for a good cause. It happens. But it's all good. At least it's only floor 4 and you died to, like, you know, some, like, bitter or something. Yo, Southerner, cheers, dude. I hope you're having a great start of your new year. Jean, Funning Way, hello. Artie, thank you for that tier 1 sub. That really goes a long way. Very much appreciate those subs as we go for our larger goal of the Partner Plus program, so that adds to it. Zevrin, thank you, sir. Chris, hello. Also, Ari, if you're here, thank you for that donation. It is very much appreciated. I'll properly thank you post-stream on Ko-fi, so thank you so much. Justine, Alright, team. Astro. I've decided on Astro today, but I've also thought this out. I feel like we're not gonna get far in Astro. T-Holics, thank you so much. It means so much. The Ko-fi donations, like, you know, when you're talking with Twitch and YouTube, as much as it's great for the subs and the memberships and everything, there is still, we're splitting the revenue with the company. But the Ko-fi, that's like 98% to me, so it's great. So thank you so much for that. Commander, hello. So I've decided on Astro today. I was in the mood, and also I do have a plan if we were to fail early, depending on what time it is. I have things that I will try to do, if you know, to fill the time. So it kind of worked out. And that thing is I'll probably set up a Dark Knight Heaven on High, which I had talked about last time. But we'll start a Dark Knight file for scoring if time allots, if we end a little too early. So we'll see how today goes. I just don't feel like I'm ready for this clear, because I haven't been on healer for a while. Also, I'm really unfamiliar with Astro in general, so you know, we'll see how it goes. I'll give it the best shot I can give. And we'll see if my deep dungeon knowledge carries me on this run, as opposed to whatever the job's capable of doing. So, we'll give it a shot. Let's do it. Thank you. I might actually raising off the bat, to be honest, because I'm a little concerned in general. I have full raising and I don't have demis. No, let's not hold on to... I'm not gonna hold on to, what do you call it? I'm not gonna do a little bit on the crazy side of, what do you call it? The affluences until like 51, assuming we get to 51. Oh my god, what are these buttons? Oh wait, hold on. Okay, buttons alright? Okay. I'll get behind it. 5 is my start. Okay, I have... what's this button? Exaltation. Okay. This is Divination. This is Cards. The watch that I don't go behind. Hello? What is this? Okay, intersection... Bro, I don't know what any of these buttons do at the moment. Oh, you don't have a dog. You sound like me and Astro right now. I mean, you know, when we're working on the file, I kind of eventually figured things out. But man, it's been like maybe 2 weeks since that happened, so it's like, you know, it's been a minute. This is restore zone. Oh, get a barrier. What is this? Reduces target. Okay, got it. Steel is gonna be nice. Oh, I need to go back and get it. I'm dumb. This is the one that had the thing last. Lady of Crowns. Need to put the dot on. Also, the fact that I'm gonna play like a lunatic off the bat, I think erasing is warranted. I had already thought about this, that I'm gonna do multis, like, maybe all the way up, kind of make up the time. And I'm not too accustomed to doing multiples in general in Eureka Orthos. I tend to stay away from it, except when I'm on healer. I feel like I heard an Giga Chad. I heard this loud armor... yeah. All I hear is this loud armor clanking in my ear. You coming this way? Bro? No, you're not coming this way, bro. I gotta watch out to the back, too. Okay. It's healer. They only have, like, 4 buttons. Well, I got all my healings that I need to weave in, too, that I'm not too used to, right? So... where is the exit? Question of the day. I did not reveal the room behind me, so that could have been the exit, I just have no idea. That's not the exit. Let's do all the burglars here. Maybe also do the gargoyle. Sure, why not? They're all the same, right? Star... Watch the backside. What's the does anyone know the AoE limit where combust is no longer useful? Is it 5 or is it 4? You know that answer? I'm skipping frames. Why am I skipping frames? You know what? I was skipping frames before when I was on a Monday too. I wonder if it's Eureka Orthos. Maybe it's Eureka Orthos that's making me skip frames. Hold on, I might have to drop the frame rate again. I need to investigate this, because this is the second time that this has happened. And I know for sure that I opened this up in admin. Oh, you're all not dead yet. Okay, now you're dead. Let me get to the next floor and then I'll adjust my thing. I think my thing is skipping. It might be because of some of the apps I might be having, or I don't know, it's so weird. I don't think it's anything I have open. My War Hardcore Path of Exile addiction is over. Okay. You return to Deep Dungeon? Yeah, let's go, dude. Okay, let me see if that'll help. Apologies for the little bit of the laggy stream. This is what happened, I think, last week too. So I don't know if it's Eureka Orthos or if it's because of my setup with having the PNG tuber on. Which would seem weird, because I would think it's less intensive than having a web camera, but... things be weird sometimes. Which one did I dot first? This one? No, this one. Okay. Does the dungeon accept your return? Also true. I don't want Giga Chad. Where are you going? I'm going that way. Alright, that's a surrender. I can't go that way yet. Is your IP not agreeing with the... No, I don't think so. It's not my IP. It's, I'm skipping frames, so that means it's not, like, the connection, which would be dropping frames. Skipping frames means it's my system. So, it's been fine all the other times, but I guess it's, it probably has something to do with all the other programs I have open. Maybe. Careful. I haven't quite investigated it, but it's okay. I mean, I could play at 72. Because I think you guys watching the stream, I think you can't tell if I'm at 120 or not. I mean, I can tell, but I don't think you can tell, so it's not that big of a deal, but... I see the, thing. I can't drop my star. I can drop the sword. Gonna need more than this though. Anything above 4 is only worth it if they're alive longer than 30 seconds. Anything above 4 is only worth it if they're alive for longer than 30 seconds. Okay. Hey Elvis and Astro man, gotta get it done. How did your run go on your end? How did your... Oh no, you said Astro you died on 90, I think, right? I think I saw you post. I don't know if 5's gonna be enough. The only thing is I don't want to pull a Spriggan, like, with another thing, because it could do a lot of damage to me. Didn't have enough time as a hard ball. Ugh, I'm sorry to hear. It'd be like that sometimes when it comes to Astro. I hope, by the way, we kind of just hopped right in here. I hope you guys are having a good Monday. If I saw any of you last night, I hope the past 10 hours have been pretty good. And let's try our best here. EO is a little bit harder for me to pay attention to chat too, so it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, it sucks. I was kind of hoping I could, like, you know, get this invisible conal that, like, they're looking at, but I just stepped into it, so it's whatever. Sunder said I'll probably be welcome back with a Ninja Heaven on High death in the 50s. Get hit by a Naga. Bad palm, floor 80, reach 91 before dying. Okay. Let's go. You know, this seems like a really good floor to, like, storms or something. I mean, I could Serenity. I have the steel on. Maybe I just Serenity this. And then if we get another bad floor, we do something about it. Maybe that's not a bad idea. Oh, and then the game is just like, yeah, you should have Serenity. Alright, love when the game does that. Hey, Jackie, what's up? Happy Monday. Literally died to the first 91 enemy you saw. Damn. Sucks, man. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I have to take care of this now. So the stacking slow would be very bad. I was gonna pull more, but I don't have the luxury of patience here. You don't want the Scorpion. It was bad. Okay. Focus target. Lethargy is gonna be really big. I don't want to be wasting it, but I had to do it on that pull. Let me take care of these and see if this friggin' gives me a spot. No! Fortune... In this case, I might be able to take the Spriggan with something else. Oops. Come on. Game. Why do we hate Spigen? In a non-lethargy floor, if they get hasted, they will just basically spam their like, if you will, tank buster their ability on top of their autos. It's a lot of incoming damage. Like a hasted Spriggan on a DPS without steal, you can get dropped pretty fast. So if I'm dealing with multiple Spriggan and it's taking me a while to kill it, it could just be a lot of damage I have to heal, and that's just a waste of time. So like I wouldn't want to take multiple Spriggan, and nor would I want to fight one for a long duration if I can help it. I mean, granted, I can heal through it, but the more healing I do, sometimes the less damage I'm doing. You're welcome. This floor could have been better if I didn't take the Scorpion. Like, I would have just pulled the all of this and then gotten out of here, but it's whatever. The Lethargy will be pretty key. I think I want to keep Lethargy at like 2 this whole run, because I can pull so much and try to just AoE him down. Affluence? I think I still hold on to it because I want to get the demis on 51 as opposed to here, because the demis are going to be less likely to be here. Elbow drop me. I just have to make sure I go in a big circle here because I don't want to run through them, otherwise they do elbow drop. And then I'm dead. Because I don't think I even react fast enough with all of these on me. Like, I'd have to see it coming, but there's no way I won't see it coming. Oh, I'm out. I want to check chests before I go. Gotta get the safety back anyway. Discarte, hello, happy Monday. Not worth it. Please don't move. There's a really high chance it's moving. Okay. Velvet! Oh, I think it's a 25 stream streak. Hope you're having a good day today. I'm not even gonna begin to assume what your schedule looks like, so I'm grateful you are here. Thank you. We'll get there again. We'll get there again. Don't worry. I intend to keep streaming past today, I think. I might stream tomorrow, we'll see. I'm good. It's been long. It's been like a long day, so it's okay. It's gonna be a long couple of days coming up, like from last night into today, but it is what it is. How's Astro team? We're doing okay so far. That's the best I can give you. I don't know how this is gonna go, but we'll try really hard to not perish much. I'm gonna take advantage of that, but this is gonna really suck because of the double slow, and I don't have steel on right now. Hey Sacred, how you doing? Good to see you. This is gonna really suck. Let me drop the star. It's going well, you know, been just doing the thing. That's all I can say. I've been doing the thing and still doing the thing. Alright, I gotta kill this slow. 6 stack slow. I do not want to fight something with a 6 stack slow. JP, yeah, well, you know. Gotta pull out all the strats for this one, you know what I'm saying? We seriously need to pull out all the strats for this one. Yeah, JP landmine, let's go. Bro. This could be a bad combination, though. Okay. The one that needs to die is the Gubu. Yeah. Wait, move. Yeah, I kind of looked at Spriggan right in the eye. I'm not out yet, though. Well-known landmine Floyd Descartes? Yeah? You know, I haven't been able to dive into the details of, like, some of that stuff, too, especially for scoring, so some of that is still lost to me. I mean, I just know the landmines are pretty intense up here in general. Yay, Wolfen! Nice raid. I don't have any more heals. Okay. God damn it, I can't. Okay. That's a little unfortunate. Kills are 48, so I always pull 6 to get out. But keep that in mind, I didn't really go with a number. I think I'm going with my traditional numbers, you know, like 5, 6, just in general, if I'm pulling. But I also don't know my limit on Astro of how much I can actually pull. So I'm kind of going by on the fly at the moment. I mean, essentially, I'd pull like 10 if I can survive. You know, it's one of those things. If I can do that, I will, but... Hey, thank you so much. I'll give you the shout in a little bit. The Spriggan didn't want me to do the shout out, so I'll do it in a second. Okay. Shout out, Wolfen. Shout out, Wolfen. Check him out. What are we up to today, Wolfen? Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good stream today. And Rapid, thanks for the follow. Hope you had a good stream today. Sure. Getting close to finishing in all jobs. This is it. It's the last one. I don't think we're clearing today. It's just because I haven't done this job for a minute. And I haven't done healer in general for a bit, so I'm a little bit, you know, I feel like I'm rusty here, but we're not gonna give up. Let's see, Mudman might be dicey, but I'll do the Mudman. I don't like their big attack all at the same time, but we'll do it. These are all the same. Like, I'd like to pull the same enemies, if I can help it. So, that's the goal. We proc DSR again. Got Stinian multiple times again after a raid break. Okay, nice. So we hit our proc point multiple times again. Yeah, that's good. Always a good feeling when at least you're not only just getting to that point, but also when you're having consistency. So awesome job. Good job, team. And no more heals. Hope nothing's coming, because that'd be really awkward. Although I have a line of sight here. Okay. I guess Astro would be the slowest job. Presumably. I mean, I know Astro's a lot better at 90 than, like, you know, the thingy, but I did leave it last for a purpose. Okay. What I want to do here. Two Mudmen. I'll do these two and then we'll single pull after that, I guess. I could get a Mimic here. I think time's okay, but I'm gonna demi the boss. I will demi the boss. Okay, that's not nice. I need to use my ladies and lords. I will do the bird. I do not want to do... I do not want to do a scorpion here. Is that how you call it? I don't know, it says scorpion to me when I look at it. Must be a German thing. Do I want to fight the doggo? Yes. It doesn't really matter, I don't have to fight the doggo. That scorpion in German? That scorpion in German? Got it. I'll remember that when I visit Germany, and that's what I'm gonna tell them when I need to talk about scorpion. I'll say with that many syllables. Hold up, that doesn't seem right. Affluence. Alright, what's my pulls here? Nothing fun is what my pulls are. Like, I don't want to... Well, I mean, the appas aren't bad at the same time. Like, I'll do the appas, whatever. They should be fine. They're just gonna do point blank. Scorpion, okay, with a K. Emphasis on the K, I guess. I don't know why I just okay, well, now I know why I decided to pull it. Alright, 4 should be my limit here, especially with HP down. I need to be careful with the bird, because the bird can cause a lot of problems. Well, now it's gonna cause less problems, because it's not gonna give me a vuln up. But I am pulling 5, so I need to be a little careful about that. And there's a dog coming, so we've got a lot of problems right now. That's a lot of problems. Fine, actually potion. Imagine potioning. Can't see. Oh god. Okay. A little tight space here. Shit. Okay, this. I'm literally just healing right now. You good? Okay. No, I don't want to fight here. I don't like fighting here. Okay. Have much. Oh, get me up! There's so many dogs, there's like 3 or 4 of them walking around. On top of me having to dodge all of them, I have to do all this. Okay, fine. Okay. I can breathe now. Heyo! Way too many dogs. This looks like a nightmare. I mean, you know. It's really the dogs that made this a problem. The fire pole was whatever, it's just the dogs that were a problem. The land. Ew, no. Well, you die faster because you in range. Mudman's coming. This could be a problem, because I'll take the weight. Then don't stop moving, don't stop moving, don't stop moving. Oh god, it's not moving. It's not moving. That's trash. Goes the dog. I don't have any regens on, so I'm just gonna have to survive for 20 seconds right now. I have raising on for a reason. 8 seconds. I don't think I survived this. 5 seconds. Or oh, I get the dog though. Oh boy. This is not a great combination because of the fact that this dog could... The Mudman could... I'm gonna focus the Mudman right now. If he waits me while the dog is doing Abyssal Cry, it's like kind of GG. Okay. I at least have a beat on that one, but I am not in a good spot right now to dodge the next one. Shit. Okay, that was a little close. Another dog. I need to position myself right now for a dodge here. Okay, good. Okay. Please, LOS. Okay. God damn it, dude. I hate every part of this. Okay. There was a chest here. Can I go get the chest? I mean, no, I'm just gonna go. This is why I raisinged. Just want to point that out. This pudding is not great. Okay. Having a nice relaxing month. Yeah, we are having a nice relaxing month. I don't know. How can you tell, Effie? Fender makes you anxious. Yeah, I mean, at least it's a little bit, you know, the timing in between its attacks are not too bad, but it's not a great pull. I mean, more so when there's 4 of them running around. That's what makes it more complicated. There's no other Mudman here. I'm gonna take out the Mudman solo. I can't go to the next room either because I have the Appa that is proximity. Don't want the mix of the enemies. The sharks scare you more, but the dogs are sure spooky. There's another Mudman there, but I can't get to him. You traced me. Oh god, that's not good. Track me all the way down here. Okay, big pull. Is it coming back? It is coming back. Okay, we don't go here. Two Mudmen here, I'll probably do them next. The dog's not coming, so we're okay for a little bit. I'm gonna go, but I might check the chest that's in that room. Time is okay. You have to remember which one is Royal Flush. Ooh, pill. I think I can get it clean. Nice pickup, nice pickup. That's very good. The raisings are not very common up here. Oh, nice pickup. Okay. Time is okay, at least. It's just gonna get a little bit harder in the next set, but at least the time is okay. Gotta watch out for the dog, because it might be on its way back when I get to the exit. It is indeed, which means I have to take the long way around. Wish I can get that chest, but it'll cost me some time. What do you think? What do you think came first, the mud or the man? The man. Because this is Alligans, so Alligans. They do weird stuff. Two puddings, both will enrage. If I have multiple, then I might do that. I have to line of sight multiple all at the same time, so it could be a little bit dicey, but... Okay, let me see where the exit is first. Still have no idea. Doggo. Silver chests. I might aggro the gelato. I did. This is not a good spot for line of sight. I'm gonna try to get this down to 70 and then try to hit the silver. This way, if it does die, then at least it's not at low HP. Mr. Cognitive, hello. Oh, we don't like this. This is not good. Yo, what up, Cog? Thanks for the raid. I will get you a shout out in a little bit, once I am out of imminent danger. Oh my god, this bird. I'll take it with me, it's fine. This would be a good line of sight if he decides to go and rage. Which he should. Okay, let it go, boom. Welcome in, guys. Hope this stream was good. I think you were doing some Heaven on High Warrior. Hope it went well. You've walked into Astro, my 19th job that I'm trying to clear for Omni. I would say we're doing not too bad. Trying my best here to adjust to the job. I'm not very accustomed to multi-pulls in EO, and we all of a sudden now have to do them. So here we are. Welcome to new strats. Right off the bat. Hey Nikki, how you doing? Hey John. Is it me or does EO have a good chance of raising 61 to 80? Oh, it's definitely 71 to 80, 100%. Actually, for all deep dungeons, John, 171 in Palace and 71 in Heaven on High EO have a really good chance of raising. It's just higher than normal. You could still get away without him. That's very possible, but it's not uncommon to just kind of stock up on raising on those floors. It definitely seems like it's on purpose. Especially because that is the last set that you can get raising to begin with, so... what attempt? This is attempt number 1. Well, I mean, I don't know if you want to count the lower floors one. This is my first time on 41+. We took, like, literally 5.5 hours to set up one file, though. I died so many times trying to get the file set up. But so far this is attempt number 1 for the high floors. I personally don't count attempts until I'm past a certain threshold. Also, I kind of lose track anyway with if I die on floor 1, is that attempt 1? But I have the bot for it, so I guess I can always look it up if I want to. Cog, you're saying stuff? I can't read it. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm out. I might navigate to see... I'm gonna use a demi for the boss, so it's whatever. It'd be a lot better if I wasn't smooth brain and know how to follow directions in a challenge run. Oh. What is the challenge run? Is it no potion on your end? Disconnect loading into floor 1. Does that count as an attempt? Look, I mean, it's a self-imposed kind of thing, right? So I guess it's just up to you. If you think it's an attempt, then it's an attempt. Toll booth. Oh, toll booth. Then I had to use palms as I go into the exit. Every floor, and I would just exit. Oh, you know, sometimes it's hard to adjust that mental. You know, when you're conditioned to do it a certain way. It's fair. Completely fair. You would pick out chests. Yeah, that's a mood. It takes a little... It takes conditioning, you know? That's why when I do the no sustaining cog, I take off the potions off my hotbar. I mean, I don't accidentally hit the button, but I don't tempt myself to hit the button, you know? But it's hard with, you know, no palm. I mean, what is he supposed to do? Just not have the window up, you know? Okay, can I get to the ball? Can I get to the thingy without aggro? Okay. That's aggro. In this case, then I'm gonna pull the Appa, because they're gonna die at the same time. May as well just do this at the same time. Oh! Dot. Dot. Wait, that's not the same one I just dotted. Hello? Okay, we'll dot this one. Dot. dot storms. Have I attempted a job stoneless? No, I have not. We have many community members who have. That is just something that I haven't gotten to. I think one of the trickier ones about that is like if you take like Lancer or something, it does I think it requires spinning, and it's one that I don't want to put on display on my stream unless I get like Yoshi P's blessing or something like that. So that's one reason I've kind of avoided it. Nothing against anyone else doing it. You know, I can't speak for anyone else, and they've been fine. But I just don't want to do it on my end. But if they become there, and it's not off the table. Like I'm not saying it's off the table. I would still consider it, but I would say there needs to be a good reason that I would engage with it. Ice and Thunder. Left. Shout out. I'm gonna let Doga do some work. Shout out Cog. Yo, let's go, dude. We have priorities in this stream, and we want to shout out our buddies. Oh, no shit! God damn it! No, I didn't do that. Okay, it's okay. You know what? We'll fix it. We'll drag Chimera over here. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Before he gets to the middle. Okay, good. See? No problem. I can Astro, I swear. Hey, thanks for the raid. I appreciate it. To get into the nice rotation of like, I do my card, I do a dot. That's the rotation I want to have. Luckily, I'm on the right side already. Okay. Not a bad starting floor there, 41 to 50. Chimera gotta be one classic, 1D classic, but it's not in the 4th DD. I hope they bring them back to hyper mode, where they just randomly do things. I honestly don't like the chimeras here in Eureka Orthos because they're very predictable. I think the charm of a chimera to me is when they do things you don't predict, right? Like they could do Dragon Voice, or they could do 3 other voices, or 3 other breaths, or they could auto you forever. I miss that because here I look at them and I'm just like, you were better before. So I hope they kind of bring that back. Oh yeah, I mean, honestly, the Palace of Dead Garms are the most threatening because of their proximity patrol. Like that's the worst combination you can ever have. Back to work, says Nikki. Hey Nikki, thanks for passing by and have a wonderful work day. So good to see you. Okay, ad break. We're gonna do a lot of ad breaks in between here, so I shall return in about 3 minutes. Floors are gonna be long, but I appreciate you all watching. We'll play some background music. Ooh, good song. So I'll catch you in about 3. Thank you everyone for watching. Let's hope this file goes pretty well. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm coming off the high from yesterday, and I felt like I played Red Mage really good yesterday, so hopefully it carries over into today. So hear me. Okay, let us continue. Oh, I'm gonna get Astro to 90 in this run. Sick. I'm very happy about that. I don't have to worry about this job until 7.3 or something like that. 7.35. Okay, raising immediately. Then we go from there. Gonna kind of go on the fly about what enemies I'm gonna deal with, but it should be okay. The music is unmuted. Okay. Here. Oh, I should be able to do Ymir's multi. Yeah, I can do Ymir's multi. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna do a lot multi. Let me do this. Make sure I don't auto attack by accident. Oh my god, please don't do that. Don't do that. My game, like, just stuttered. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, I'm super dying, because I'm disconnecting! Okay, well... That's not good. Okay, get the racing back up. That was, very odd. That might have been my connection, actually. Okay, good thing I had a raising up. No, that was me. I just looked over to my bitrate, and it was my bitrate. So, man, that sucks. I had a decent pull there. It is what it is. It didn't feel like a server issue, it felt like a me thing. So, hey Ravenslight, welcome back. Just wanted to let you know, I got Necromancer about 2 days ago on YouTube, using your videos as a guide. I don't know how you make it look so easy. Do it for 7 years. You might be in a decent spot. Congratulations, welcome to the club, dude. Yeah, I think 7 years does help. But hell yeah, that's awesome, and congratulations. Are you going to do the others next? Are you going to just celebrate the one? Have you already done the others already, Raven? Happy to hear it. I think you might be one of the first ones too on specifically YouTube to kind of come in and say that you got the clear. I mean, we get it on Twitch all the time, which is so cool, but happy to hear that you got it over there. What? Oh, I autoed. Wait, why did I auto? That's so weird. Okay, I need to racing again. This is getting weird. I don't remember hitting enter on that pull. Alright. Maybe I did hit enter? I think I probably did hit enter. Okay. We gotta focus. All my raisings are gone. Not the way I would have wanted to die, to be honest, but okay, my right hand is off my keyboard right now. I think I confirmed the attack, which is something I do unconsciously. That's on me. I can feel my pinky hitting the enter button too. No, there wasn't another... I don't think there's another thing that I had that did it, right? Unless Lord did it, because it's in a... Oh, maybe Lord did it. When I did Lord of... Oh yeah, maybe the Lord of Crowns actually engaged me. Maybe that's what it was. Because that's an ability. Okay, that's probably what happened. I'll need to take a look when I do that next time to see if that was the culprit. Well, certain job abilities can cause an auto attack to engage. Man, this sucks because I feel like the game gave me a clear way to get through here, and I just kind of botched it with a disconnect and a couple bad deaths. Man, it feels so good. Okay. Alright, it's okay. You know what? We just gotta make it up. It happens. Stuff happens. I feel like Lord of the Crown initiated auto attack. I think I'm going Heaven on High next as Raven. Heaven on High is a good pick. I like Heaven on High. I need to investigate this. Steal? Steal again. I didn't know it did. I mean, it makes sense that it does, but I didn't think about that, so that's on me. It's either that or I did hit enter by accident, but I'm almost certain it's probably Lord. I want to see if I get Lord here. I'm not auto-attacking right now. Okay, I'm not auto-attacking at the moment. No, it's not. It's me. I hit enter. Okay, it's me. It's not the ability. I hit enter by accident. Yeah, that's the answer. I see it. Had 3 raising, they're all gone. I'm really upset by this. I should probably strength. And I really need to get the chests too. I am not a fan of doing big pulls like this if I don't have a raising, because I don't know what my limits are. So if I don't pick one up right now, then I'm kind of screwed on the next floor. Do I play overly safe, or we just kind of test our limit and then die that way? Drop the chest. Got the strength back. Alright, what we got over here? A lot of BS, that's what we got. I can pull a whole bunch of Onryu. Just run through the room, that's fine too. Safety, yes please. Please be a dead end. Okay, good. So I can make my way back through the room. Lethargy could be very useful. Maybe I consider it if I pull bad things, like a shark. But it just depends if I can get out of here clean. I didn't get all of them. But pull that. Where's the shark? Where is the other shark? I don't know where the other shark is. Is it here? I see it, okay. Because I need to know what that is so I can determine if I'm going to drop my star. But because he's so close, I don't do that. Was that the second chest that just dropped without fortune? Yikes. Almost makes you want the fortune. Got a sight out of it, nice. I only missed one chest, but I'm not gonna go get it. Yo, what's up, Prince? It is the EU Friendly Hour stream. You know, honestly, I will tell you, next week is maintenance. I don't know what I'm streaming next week. It will be variety, but I will stream. This is a nice hour. I like hanging with you guys, so we'll definitely stream. I just don't know what it is. Bear with me. It's probably 7 Remake, but not story. Like, we'll do, like, side quests and stuff. But that depends how I do with 7 Remake, Thursday, Friday. Sprint's nice. With steel. Okay, what's my pull? Pull you first. Fights are good. Safety's good. Reminds you need to do sub before sub ends. Oh yeah, it's the one with the chocobo. I need to remember that steel's there. Did I just build the Amir? I did. Okay, in a freaking okay. Auto. Okay, well, guess we're doing this. Not ideal. Don't hit enter. Thanks for the follow. Star Towers, appreciate that. I'm auto attacking again. Oh, heal! Bro, I was so concerned with getting all my GCDs off, I forgot to heal. A little concerned about HP. Don't auto, don't enter, don't hit enter, don't hit enter, don't hit enter, don't hit enter. I wish I knew where that shark was. I almost forgot we had sprites, but I saw them charging up stuff, so... Early stream Hades? Yeah, Mondays are my EU-friendly stream. Essentially, like, in terms of my IRL schedule, it was either I do IRL work or I do stream. So this is my... I would much rather stream. So we do it in the evening hours of NA. And I kind of leave the night free. And it's a little bit... It's still, I would say, a little experimental. We had been doing this. This day had been variety for about a year and a half. But I feel like I wanted to go more focused on 14 this time. So I like it with the 14 on the Mondays. And especially when Rebirth comes in February, the end of February, March, this will actually be my designated 14 day. Whereas I'll probably play Rebirth on like every other day. But it really like logistically works out because I kind of wanted to do the variety streams on the same time slot. So like I don't want to do like, you know, like a big portion of the story at like 9 PM Eastern and then do another part of the story at like 3 PM Eastern, you know? I think that's a little unfair if people wanted to keep track. So this kind of works out, where I can do 14 literally at any hour. It doesn't really matter. I mean, of course it matters to some of you guys, because at this time might be better to some of you guys, but in terms of like viewership and like who's gonna be up and everything, it kind of doesn't matter. And then if anything, I get to meet newer people who don't get to catch this stream at all. Hence, this one exists. Although this is like a no cam stream though. It's like weird for me to go cam on this hour too, because I have like all the lights open and everything. But been kind of fun going without the cam. I don't know if I play differently without the cam. Maybe, maybe not. Although soon I'm going to be having a standing desk, which I'm really, really excited about, and we'll see how that goes too. Because it might, like, the way I sit and the way I position myself might kind of affect gameplay in a way. It's shark. Oh my god, can I stop moving? What up, Sig? One of my friends is going for a new stream time so she can spend more time with her BF. She'll be on 5 AM for you. I don't sleep, so it's fine either way. Nice. Oh, that's kind of nice of her. Time with the SO is, you know, kind of a good deal. It's like, I hope you're having a good day. Happy Monday! She's EU too. Gotcha. I need to pull some items back. We're in trouble. After dying like 3 times earlier. Getting safeties. Where's all the enemies? Oh, I didn't flight. Okay. Bunchy. Ah, yes, that's one racing. Okay, that's good. Run is saved. For the next floor. Oh, I don't want to deal with you. Have a good work day. I think I get the leech. Yeah, that's one Demiclone I was hoping for. We're not proceeding any further. Yeah, that's a second patrol. I don't know if I want to keep going here. As I continue to keep going. Easy. And I have Corgans, which is nice. Didn't even realize cosplay contest was yesterday. Oh, for the JP? The JP FanFest. I didn't watch anything past the keynote. Okay, I'm gonna take advantage of this one. This time I promise I will not disconnect. No promises. Last time we had a big storm play, I just started disconnecting, so never a good time when that happens. Nice Demiclones. Is this gonna be enough kills? Maybe I should pull the Yabi that's over, that should be coming by soon, just to make sure that we have enough kills here. This one. Oh, good thing I pulled the Yabi. Calculated. Now I need to make it back before the sharks come in, otherwise I have to wait for them. I may want to... my demis are okay now. Maybe I don't go crazy at the moment. I did some testing because I was curious. Also, now you get to see you. It seems only attacks that trigger autos on their own, or any drop attacks, the melee attacks on stage, and don't trigger it. Okay, yeah. So I think it was just 100% me. I just mishit enter, which I tend to hit quite a lot. So that's just a me thing. Okay. I mean, the only thing that would have made sense was Lord, but I checked it and didn't do anything. Strength is nice. Crab, I can't see what this is. Okay. Left. should have parked the star first before I did that, but whatever. Details. Wait, that does a back thing. Yabi? Either run's so dangerous. No, we have heals, it's fine. Nothing's wrong. There's nothing wrong with it. Not dangerous unless you die. Lethargy, ooh. Well, I do like the lethargy, but I don't like the lethargy with a freaking sprite, that's for sure. Well, I do like the lethargy with a mimic. This is going to be a gamble. That I actually can find a landmine in this last room and not take that box. There's also a chance I could kill it in time, but I didn't see it. Yeah. I'm gonna hope that the cooldown is so long that it's not gonna do infatuation for a while by the time I kill it. That's what I'm gonna hope for right now. I'm only gonna dot the mimic because it's the only one I care about. I don't really think I'm gonna avoid this box though. That's a lot of hope. Okay, thank God. Got it out. And I got a steal because of it. I don't think I checked this chest. I didn't go in this room. Wait, no, that was the chest. Okay. So what is the one I dodged? Lethargy? Yes, lethargy. I want that. Are you kidding me? Fine. I'm thinking I want to keep the other affluence for like 71 if I can get that far. I hope that I can pull the raises back over there. Hope I can just get one more raising. Oh, you little jerk. Thank you. One more raising before I make it to 71. And I don't die in the process. This is gonna be really annoying because it's gonna take so long to die because of the lethargy. I'm just gonna be twiddling my thumbs forever. So what do we want to do? Maybe we do this? Yeah, okay, we'll do it. We'll keep it at 2. Even if I get mimics, I might even pull the mimics, honestly. I have a steal on, so that helps a lot. Damage down, delicious. I love damage down on a healer, especially Astra. didn't mean to hit you, but whatever, I guess we did it. We don't want the monk. That will cause so much issues if I get that monk. Mimics. If they're not in my way, I'm not gonna pull them. Not in my way. I think. Ooh, I might get in that chest. That's a little too close. Okay, let me take care of this group then. Monk luckily did not actually come this way, so I got lucky there. I'm gonna move with the group. Oh shit. Oh great. Okay, I need to kind of have a shield lineup for him if I can help it, but we should be okay. I'm gonna have to respect everything right now before I proceed. Wow, I nailed that timing. I just guessed in terms of when I need to hit the shield, and we did it, so that's kind of nice. Yo, what up, Iftech? How did the testing go last night? It failed. I did it twice too. We used 2 ages, because the first time when I did it, it felt like I wasn't close enough to the Warmora, so I had to do it again. Like, it's just like, okay, we just need to do this again. We did it again, and it did not work, so it's safe to say that the myth was busted, as chat was kind of saying. But it's okay. I don't feel bad about it, and we still got the clear. I didn't care about the clear. But we still got the clear and everything. But yeah, it did not work. And I'm pretty sure I did everything I needed to. Like, we triggered the healing. I was right on top of the Warmora, so if there's any chance, you'd see the numbers, and I don't think anyone saw the numbers, so we're good. There was a chest? Where the hell was the chest? That must have been in the beginning. I guess it was in the beginning. Yeah, it would have been. I think it would have opened a whole can of worms if it did. It would have been a very fascinating path to see people go down. But yeah, it's okay though. Like, you know, sometimes. It's one of the things why in Deep Dungeon VODs are really, really good, because aside from helping people like figure out things, like some people, the most common thing people go to, right, is I thought only silvers explode. You know, when I opened a chest, it was gold and it exploded, but the common reason for that is that someone killed an enemy, it dropped the chest, you couldn't see the chest, the map might have said gold, because the gold takes priority in terms of the listing on the map, and then it exploded. Which, you know, obviously probably means that it was probably a silver chest, just the one that dropped in the body. But like, those are the things where it's like, if we saw the VOD, we would totally pick that out fast, right? But of course, someone who's not as experienced, who, you know, may not know the intricacies of Deep Dungeon, that's their assumption, and that's a fair assumption. So, you know, as I was going through that process of trying to see if that thing worked, I mean, my sustaining potion ticked me back up to full, and I'm like, wait, did it really work? But then I looked at the green number, and it didn't match the number that, it didn't quite match the number. Although, I don't know, I gotta look at it. I'm almost certain it didn't work. It should have done a second number for the heal. It should have been a flat heal, I think, not like a cap out kind of thing. And I'm pretty sure it didn't do that. Wait, I didn't want to fight this, but whatever. Time is actually pretty good though, so I'm not too much in a problem. We are gonna demi for the boss regardless. And I hope I can pick one back up. Did anyone clip it? I know, I think I marked it. But, I don't know if anyone clipped it. Oh god. But it was right on 181. We did it right at the beginning of 181. Maybe like 5 minutes in. Nothing on this floor, let's just go. Hey Kaguya, good evening. Blind, not a fan. Gloom, not a fan either. May Serenity. May Serenity because I have a strength and I have another strength rolling in. Yep, sense Serenity. Run going well? Kind of. It was well into 51, and then we had a storm opener. And then I was trying to pull a whole bunch of things, and I started to disconnect via my connection, so I died. And then I pulled a Ymir, and I didn't realize I auto-attacked, so I died there, so I burned like 2 raising right off the bat. So we're hoping we can make it back up. Went from a really good start to all of a sudden a tragic start. But such is Deep Dungeon. I hope you're having a good day on your end. Okay, let's get all the dot spreading. Damn, Lethargy allows for some crazy Astro pulls. It does, yeah, it can and it does. Although this is very mild, to say the least. Like I'm actually avoiding trying to pull the Manta Ray only because they can get a little complicated even with slower AoEs. But go watch that. Nice spray. It's done doing its BS. Hey, Magion. Hold on. What would you like to see from Deep Dungeon Dawn Trail? Anything but, like, I think they were already hinting that we might see, like, a very different Deep Dungeon. Overall, I think when the JP gamers were kind of translating the whatever they said, that you might see a very different Deep Dungeon, and I'm game for that. I don't care what's in it. I'm up for some new and fresh gaming. So, but something fun. I mean, replayability is probably the biggest part of Deep Dungeon that I think a lot of us like in the game mode. Oh, that's great. Okay, well, so be it. I think there's one patrol floating around, so I need to try to find a safe one to go fight these things. Yeah, I mean, the thing I don't want to see is like another Eureka. Like, I don't want to see a 2.0 of this deep dungeon. That's for sure. But I'm up for any wild version that they think of. I've been saying this, that I don't like. I would be a little bit more not as pleased if the next deep dungeon was Eureka 2.0, and versus the possibility. Oh great, okay, that's okay. This Zeraton is going to be slow, so I'll just spin. Versus like a deep dungeon, they make so weird that it's received like so like not as still instant hint. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. I just need to not use the racing. Yeah, okay. I forgot that was going to be instant. I'm like, that's probably going to be instant right away, isn't it? Hold on. I'm okay with a wild deep dungeon that it's just like very, very weird. That's okay with me. I'm just gonna Storms that, because I lost kind of my buffs there. This really feels bad. But sitting 2 Storms is not gonna be a bad thing. I was already considering doing the Storms initially, but it would have been better if I didn't Serenity. But now I gotta play very carefully, because I do not want to Raising from here on out. How much does Lethargy slow by? Ooh, man, it's probably more than 50. Honestly, it's probably like 100, 200%. It's very, very potent. Very potent. I don't know why I forgot that follow-up attack was still gonna be instant. I thought there was gonna be some charge-up. My brain was like, there was gonna be a charge-up, and I basically didn't have to stand there. I could just, like, stand nowhere near it, and it would have been fine. Ay. Do not want to die here. Okay, take this solo. This thing has killed me a little bit more than I'd like to admit, honestly. It was a potion healing me. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that's the case too. Omora was like 7,000. You tick for because yeah, it cured for a lot on the bomb, and that's what when I eyed the green number Viv tech, that's what I was looking for too, right? I was looking at the green number. I liked Eureka, but it felt a bit too safe and consistent. Shit. Being able to find any mob I don't really see. Yeah, I mean, it's also like, I don't know, it's a respectable challenge, I think. I think it's not the challenge that most people would have preferred, but it's still a challenge. But I would like for them to go in like a completely different direction. Again, I was kind of, I don't know if my words got weird because my focus was gone, but I'll take a completely radical version of it. That I'll look at and be like, wow, this is not a great deep dungeon, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna be like, you know what, I appreciate it. You know, at least they tried, you know? And I could have my opinion on liking something, but, we don't want this combination. I'm out of witching though, so that's not good. That monk was really bad. I didn't position that star safely enough. Okay. Oh, you know what? Oh, actually, I probably could have done both of them. The reason why is because the sucker doesn't do anything. Because there's no knockback. It's okay. I hope I make it back. Just a completely balls to the wall deep dungeon. Yeah, I'd take it. I'll take it 100%. What about a deep dungeon from player? Hold on. From player level 1 to 100, will you level per floor? I mean that sounds like a long deep dungeon unless it's still 100 floors and it's 1 level per floor. That sounds like it'll take a lot of balancing to some extent, but like I said, I'll take anything. Words sometimes. that is just different from what we had. I mean, I wouldn't mind like a Palace of the Dead Heaven on High 3.0, but I think I would lean harder into something a little bit more unique, personally speaking. I'm gonna be single pulling here because these are just not good. I mean, I could actually pull multiple monks, to be fair. I should probably consider that. No, we'll just go from here. I don't think I saved it. I don't know why I'm running in the middle of the room again. Boss 1 would be very boring, but just the idea is fair. Yeah. I mean, it could be something that's interesting. I mean, like, even the concept of going 1 to 100, right? Instead of it doing 91 to 100 might be interesting. Might be very odd, but it might be interesting. There's a chest there. I need chests. That's what I need right now. Let me take this one. This should be okay to pull and drag with me. Just don't get behind it is all. Those like in multiple. Oh, okay. Just don't die from this into the boss. Just don't die. Really convenient steal. Okay, so I can now pull those piranhas ×2. We'll fight them and respect them and then move on. I don't know if I want to fight the big claw too. I'll just fight these two. Like I'm a little bit extra cautious because of what has happened and don't have raising. I think if I had raising, I'd try to go for the big claw, but played safe today. Right now, rather. Tina! Oh my gosh, 50
The big 50
months.
Angelus Mimic Bongo Animate. Good luck, my dude. Angelus Germanimate
Thank
Angelus
you,
Hi Animate.
Tina. Happy New Year. I really appreciate your continued support to the stream. Hope life is treating you good. Always a pleasure to see you. It would be interesting to see a Deep Dungeon that leans more into roguelike aspect. 100% Magion. 100%. Completely with upgrades for your run, but that it is the most difficult balance, I'd imagine. You know, I might be okay with like you said, like a deeper roguelite experience where there are more upgrades and more stat distributions, you know. I would, you know, one thing I would love, since we were doing some of the no Aetherpool runs, to be able to reset the progress too. That would be a great addition as well. Like if I can just reset my progress at some point, I'd love to do that, especially for newer players. Newer players trying to get into the content. It helps us kind of put out more information. Because that was my biggest dislike of Bozja. We had a big conversation about Bozja on stream yesterday, on and off. The one thing I really hate about Bozja is when you get the honors from Zadnar. No, not Zadnar. Southern Front. You can't reset your honors. You can't bring them back to 0. You're basically permanent with your honors, and I'm like, come on, like I wanted to try those duels without the honors, but like that's it. Like, I have no chance unless I make a new character. I can't even click it off. Like at least if I can click it off. But what's up, Dan J? It's going pretty good. I hope you're having a good day. Okay, this is bait, right? Do I take this bait? Try to get some recovery here. Maybe I go for the recovery because I'm a little bit wanting for time and wanting for chests here. I think I do a safety. Let's try to do this. I'm gonna go for it. Are you kidding me? My card, my paper cutting didn't even do damage. Like, these things are at 1 HP and it didn't do damage. That's hilarious. What's the first chest? I don't remember. Will you agree with the honors issue? Yo, what up, Betsy? It's annoying. I wish I could just click off honors. I was theorizing Gabriel do a one-shot with Lost Slash, but my tank and healer honors are griefing me, taking a buff slots that... Oh, really? Well, that's so interesting. See, that's another portion that I would not have thought of. Yeah. I guess that's true. That's funny. You know, that would be a pressing issue too if you go down that route of like crazy buffs and stuff. Because you wouldn't want to run into that issue in Deep Dungeon. If you're gonna hit like a buff cap. So far I got baited. I'm not getting anything off the fortune. So I'm pretty upset by this. Didn't even see a silver chest here, so that kinda sucks. Got the witching back though. Alright, we gotta go back, get the steel, and I think I'm gonna go Une for the boss. That should be a good enough time, right? What's the Astro time on Gozu? Like, how long did Aurora take? I'm sure this probably works out, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe what they can do is the same as they did with POTD and raise EO flows to 200. Do like a extra hard savage mode. I won't complain about that as long as they do it right. Part of me actually probably wanted to do... Well, no, because if I tried to do a sight here, then I'd have to make sure I avoid aggro before I hit the luring. I think it was still better that I did it now. Going down 2 storms is not great. It's not something I wanted to do, but it is what it is. Have you done seasonal? No. The minion does look cute though, but I haven't done seasonal. Sorry. Maybe I will. I don't know. Again, the minion is a little cute, on the cuter side of things. Okay, Une is coming out here. Should be all I need. I hope. I did that before the pull. Feels bad. It is the same. One thing that helped me to do duels without honors is just not to use the Essence, but it's not the same. Being able to turn them off would be... Yeah. I'm glad I'm not the only one to complain about this. The very first thing that I thought is like, can I just click it? Like, I zoned in, I'm like, could I click it off? And then the answer was no. I'm like, oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Yo, what's up, Endless Nerd? It's my last job. This is number 19 for the Omni, so this was the inevitable. The inevitable. Best way I can put it. This has to happen. So whether I like it or not, we're doing it. I need to get Omni. Well, I don't need to get Omni. I want to get Omni. This is going to be alternating. Also, this is really an ass position. I don't like this position at all. I'm gonna park myself here. Yeah, good here. Une's doing some good damage. This is actually a lot faster than I thought it would be. Don't underestimate Une. She's helpful in a couple jobs. Healer was just one that, you know, maybe I could have done with another one, but right now she's kind of all I have. Didn't get the amount of demi clones I was hoping for in this set though. One downside. The same. I'm so slow. I looked at the screen and like, who's that playing with me? I hired someone in between the time he came in to cover up my damage. Or my lack thereof. Imagine being able to backfill. Yeah, who wants to, you know, who are the bench warmers? Let's put them in. This is gonna be alternating. Late on the dot. Oh, you like the pushback today, huh? I'm halfway there. Halfway there in about 3 minutes. That's not too bad. We got a banger song playing, so it'll make it even better. This should be the same, I believe. Man, do you have any other moves? Pray tell. Oh, goddamn, I hit the wrong button. If you need to know how long 80 is no demi, it takes 50 minutes to damn! I'm gonna use a demi whether I like it or not, but I'll keep that in mind. That actually helps though in terms of the overall time. God, I could not imagine... honestly, I would prefer not to do any of these bosses longer than like 10 minutes. Alternating. What's up, Ross? Happy Monday. My div was up and I didn't see it. Oh my god. This is how I died the first time to this Gozu when I was progging initially. Because he would do the same thing like 5 times and then like I would just see this other move that I've never seen before and then it's just like I don't know what to do now. Because I've never seen it. I think it's going to be alternating next. What? What is this ball alignment? What the hell? What? Okay, I need to focus. It's the same. Okay. I've never seen that. What the hell? Oh, now you do it. You detected me wanting to hug you, so you did not. Hey Gerudo, how you doing? Alright, last 15%, I'm gonna focus in on this fight and then I'll catch up in chat once I beat this boss. Miyuna, thanks for the follow, welcome in. Oh my god, what is this? Okay, this is really... I don't understand this. This should be alternating, I think. Yeah, it's alternating. Okay, we good. Alright. And that was still like a 7-8 minute fight with Une. Should be the same, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Nailed it. Alright, let me catch up in chat here. Palms are not looking great. I am 90 Astra, let's go. That looks like a lot of fun. It's, I mean, the mechanics are interesting, that's for sure. Now I see the pattern. Yeah, finally, like, halfway through the fight, you actually see the other mechanic. I never gone out when avoiding the balls, it's real scary. It's like, well, you're looking at quadrants, Mokaz, and I think because I am ranged, it's okay, and I can kind of remember the pizza pie, the slice, so it's okay, and I kind of just use the visuals on it. So I always forget that this boss exists. I wish it did. channel more Star Destroyer. I will try. I will just launch more planets into the boss next time. Okay, we're gonna update the title to 61+. I'll take our ad break. Stand up, stretch, everybody, and we'll come back in about 3 minutes or less. Thank you for watching, and let's do it. So let's play some background music. Good song. Catch you in a little bit. BRB. That would be kind of cool, Darth. I'm in that. Angelou Robics. Angelou Robics. You know, I could do. I actually like realistically, Biftech. That could be a reality. If I think hard enough. You know what? It's so funny. That almost sounds like a really good idea. Oh man, I'd have to really think that over. Oh god. An animated emote to go with it. An anime. Oh. It makes you think of like the Don Corneo animated emote. That's actually not animated, but the emote they use for Don Corneo. Oh my god, something like that weird and odd. Be funny. Okay, so palms are a little bit not great. We had a really unfortunate beginning to the first set because my connection was like hiccuped a little bit. Really bad time to hiccup, and then I just like lost all my raises. But okay, we will try our best. I didn't expect to clear today anyway. I need to see what the limits are. I don't know what my limits are, so this is kind of teaching me what my limits are for maybe a cleanup later. But I mean, it would be nice to just get it done now. The demis have been lacking, though. That's been something that I'm not liking. But we'll try our best is all I can always promise. I think it's time we use potions, huh? The chibi, yeah, the chibi grenade, yeah, the one that shows up in the Colosseum. The one that's like, you know, hey, is this okay? And then it shows up and just like, okay, yeah, that one. Oh god. Okay, well, I was gonna use Lord, but I can't now because it's gonna be a wide range. Oh man, it's gonna take a while. I really dislike this. I need to really rely on my palms here. My proto-manders, sorry. We gotta be politically correct. Mr. Sadius! That's across. One of the best deep dungeon runners all time. And no one can argue that. What up, Sadie? How was stream? Hope everything went well on your end. I'll get you the shout out in the middle, boy. Hold on. Sick. Okay, let me wait for this Cobra to go by and let me get the shout out from Sadie. Shout out to Sadie. I hope the stream went well. Guys, check out Mr. Sadie. He is one of the top deep dungeon runners out there. High scores everywhere. Omni clear, plays on a controller. Really, seriously, you will not regret checking out his stream. And he is EU, so that means he's very EU friendly. So the guys watching right now are in that schedule. You got a stream right there that you can watch if you want some deep dungeon content. So be sure to check Sadie out. I did some Summoner Heaven on High to stop myself falling asleep. Did it work? Was that an actual solution to sleeping? How's Astro going? Well, it went well 41 plus, and then we had some big mishap on 51. I was presented with an opening storm, so I'm like, sick, let's do it. So I pull like 5 things. I started disconnecting because of my connection, not the game. Died there. And then fighting a Ymir, I accidentally confirmed my target, so I auto-attacked, so I died there. And then we're already down 2 raisings at the very beginning. And I think I used a little bit too much in 51 because I died again. So I had to play a little bit safer, and it's just a little bit of a mess, but I'd say it's going a little bit better than I thought it would. But this floor is really gonna test me. I know this floor is a massive problem. Like, I lost a Sage run, I think, because of this set, so I need to be very careful here. Respecting it because of the Sage experience. It happens. It's just unfortunate. At least I didn't lose the run. I literally Pokeballed in game. But, oh god, oh god, oh god, okay. Yeah, welcome in, guys. Angel's Demon is here. We do some Final Fantasy XIV Deep Dungeon. We do some variety. Our current variety game that we're going through is 7 Remake Replay of the Story, which we do Thursdays and Fridays. I might actually do a little bit of Remake next week because of the maintenance next week, although I'm not sure. It kind of depends on how Thursday and Friday go, but that is currently what we're up to, so I hope you're having a great day over there, wherever you are. I think I can do this, right? It's funny with Astro. I don't know how you feel, Sadie. And by the way, if you got to do your thing, just head out. You know how it goes. I don't know how you feel about Astro, but like playing it right now, having it been a while since I was on Astro, it's like it's literally a love-hate, right? I mean, I dread looking forward to Astro because of how difficult this is gonna be. But then while I'm playing it, I'm like, this is actually just fun because it's difficult. The limits I need to push just to make this happen just adds like a little bit of entertainment for me. So I'm not minding it as much. I'm still complaining that it's taking long to kill things, however, it's still, you know, still fun. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, let's go this way. I need to check the rooms. I'm gonna drag this with me. Are Proto-Manders short to be just pros? I don't know if anyone's ever used that word. I think I always said, like, if I ever correctly was politically correct, I would do protos. Yeah, that's a good question. I agree. No other job has the fun factor of Astro, even though it's suffering. I agree. Yeah, no other job will be to that level. Yeah. None of the healers even come close. I mean, each one has their unique, of course, but this is just a whole different level of suffering. That is oddly satisfying. I can survive. I can survive. Okay, poggers. So I probably like keep my demis at 2. I think that is going to be the play right now. That's going to be good on time, but I probably have to kill more than this. That's the only problem. I think I'm playing a little safe, but being careful. Really? What about the Mandervilles? Just call them all Manders, and you cover all 3 Manders. I had not any negative connotation or anything, but I did have like someone I knew that their nickname was Manders. Kind of funny. I never heard of that before. I never made the relation to 14 at the time. Patrol check. No. 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 Alright, star goes down. Hopefully it's 6, otherwise I'm gonna cry, because I've been here almost... I'm gonna be here like 10 minutes. Patrol. This is with strength on. Very concerning. Okay, I would say that's a little lucky. Going this way. Almost 10 minutes. We'll say 9 minutes. 9 minutes is acceptable. I gotta check the chest. I need to set 2 demis. I think that's going to have to be the strategy that I employ, especially on healer. Hey, Fraggy. YOLO, 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 YOLO. I don't know if I go check the chest, though. Because I have to go through the Diplo, and that's not a good idea. It's gonna take me another 2 minutes to kill it, so I'll wait. I think the Cobra notices that I'm just like running all over his tail or no? Hey, check out Tokyo Treats. Be careful, gotta watch out for the snake. Yeah, it would be funny if they just initiate it because they just detect something in the middle. It'd be so funny. Okay, Storm came back. Yeah, sure. I sent the treasure room. I sent the treasure room. I can't see. This crystal is killing me right now. Oh my god, this crystal, get out of here. I'm okay with something aggroing at this point. I'll just drop the star regardless. This only took forever. Okay, let's initiate the pull on this one first while I figure out what I'm doing about this treasure room. It's the exit. Naturally, it's the exit. Okay, which means I need to work that after I check this last room. I don't think I'm gonna see anything past that room. Do I like it at 90? That's a good question. I think, to be honest, to me, Astro is the same at 60, 70, 90. Like, it outputs the same. I just have more buttons, but I don't really notice too big of a difference, you know? I mean, the animations are nice, but I just care about... In essence, I kind of just care about the results. So it's just the same. This Cobra has to go. This monitor has to go. That ninja took a weird pathing. I know about the elbow drop, so I need to be careful. I'm not going behind him. That's an actual patrol, yeah. We got a ninja that's floating around somewhere. And a treasure room that I don't know if I've opened up the exit enough. And I don't know how my kill count's looking. I think this is 5, so it's a little bit low. Mata Mata is looking this way, and a Diplo on top of the exit. Maybe next Deep Dungeon will have Invisible Ninja. I would laugh at that. That would be great. You'd have to, like, have your sound up or something. Aidenade, thank you for the follow. Adenade. Hey, where's the Cobra? I have no idea. Excellent pickup right there. Okay, that's fine. Not good. I don't know if I missed the aggro here. The other problem is he'll come at me with a death trap, but maybe the timing's okay. It is indeed okay. Invisible enemies, or better yet, enemies invisible until you hear them, would be a wild floor debuff. Yeah. I would love for the next Deep Dungeon to have an enemy type that goes around and steals the chest items on the floor, like there's a timer. Ninja, what are you doing here? Literally no one asked you to come over here, and I thought I was actually safe, but... Unless it's a respawn, then that's different, but I don't think so. I don't think I've been here that long. Okay, so we're just gonna stare at the exit to see if I get an opening here. And I think I do. I mean, I kind of do have an opening, but... Okay. Mimic and a tiny mimic on top of it. It's purely cosmetic. That'll be terrifying, but it'll be pretty funny. Setting. Fortune. Ninja incoming. Can I make it to the safe spot before he... No, that's too tight too. I remember someone chasing for a Manticore because he heard one walking whilst he was enraged and did the sound of... Brilliant. Well, I remember the times, Fraggy, and when I was doing my own solo runs, I'd step in water, and I would think it's something else, but it's me stepping in like a puddle. But I totally would swear that it's like an actual enemy. That's how paranoid I got. My steel is down, and I was hoping to do a big pull here. Well, hoping if I see a landmine. If I don't see a landmine, it's kind of a moot point, but... I was banking on a landmine. Oh dear, and I have one. Okay, do I steal? Maybe. How big of a pull do I do? Yes, is the answer. Yes, that's how big of a pull you do. I have 2 landmines. Okay, so I can do 2 iterations of this pull. I don't want the Tarok. Okay, very good. That went as well as I could hope that was going to go. Wait, where's the chest? Or is it the one that dropped it? The last thing I killed? Toucher. Nice song. Good song. Hey, quick question if I may. I have all but Endwalker and not played for a long time. I only really got to just content. If I remember correctly, I plan on resubbing. Should I jump for Endwalker at the same time, or can I hold off a little while? So you mean Shadowbringers, yeah? I think is what you mean? Hold on, changing tracks. Or did you mean Heavensward? Well, we still have a long time till the new, deep dungeon, till the new expansion. It's like 5 or 6 months to go. So, I mean, honestly, like, unless you're looking for, like, a deal, like, the discount on getting everything, which is fair, I mean, that's worth doing it as opposed to getting, like, the other expansions. If it's a decision on, like, you know, what am I paying for, you should probably pay for the full thing, because that's probably going to be cheaper in the long run. Also, here's another thing to consider. There's a couple things to consider here. I mean, if you're looking like in terms of like what to buy, right? You could just get the full package, save yourself some money. Also, there's going to probably be something if you don't think you can catch up enough for the expansion coming out for Dawn Trail. Like, if that's not your goal, like, I'm just gonna play, I don't care about the expansion. typically when the expansion drops, they usually release a big package of everything that would probably be even on like a discount more price that way. Like it would just add up to being a better price. So that's something to also consider if that fits your description. Because it just depends on what your situation is. But there's still a lot of time, and it all comes down to how much you want to play the game in next go or what your goals are. Did he? Oh, he got the evasion. Okay, I cannot pull that gore row because he's gonna cause me a lot of issues if I try to pull him. I need to upgrade my account for Endwalker as I already own the prior expansions. Yeah, so okay, so then in that case, what I'd say is either wait until you get to Endwalker. I mean, unless it's on sale, because I know that there was a sale for 14 recently, so that may be not a terrible time to take advantage of it, or just wait. If you don't care about the expansion, just wait till the expansion shows up. Okay, I need to do a respectably big pull. It does not include a Diplo. I'm doing 4. Oh boy, that's a treasure room. Shit. Really? Okay. You know what? Sure. What did I spawn? I have no idea what I spawned. A Diplo is here. That's great. Come on, I used the witching. What killed me? I have no idea what killed me. I think it was the Drake that killed me because I autoed the Drake. God damn it. Because I autoed the Drake. I was trying to witching and then I just died. No reason. That really makes it complicated. Really makes it complicated. Okay, backup plan. Not really what I wanted to do. I lost track of the targets. I don't know, like, it just was unfortunate I was targeting a Drake there. Okay, that was apparently worth it. Go figure. 70%, these are gonna aggro. 80%. Okay, good. I guess that's calculated. Lost the raising though. I'm gonna affluence. I was gonna witching there and then probably try to AoE them down with the lethargy. And then hope, like, as he was casting it, it would take a long time for him to get back to that cooldown, but it just did not go the way I wanted to, so it kind of sucked. Une got wasted, which really sucks as well. Probably that's the worst part of it, is that Une got wasted here. Oh, really? Okay. Let's not botch this one. Do I fortune? Sure, why not? Oh, why am I focus targeting this thing when I can't even see what it's doing? Brilliant. Oh, nice. Okay. I see. That worked out well. Tactical luring right there. Une came back. She didn't want to leave my side, so she came back. Hey Sengar, I might need it. Oh, shit. You know what? It's okay. Send gear. I said it wrong. I'm probably gonna be casual, so if it's going to take a while to get the Endwalker, I may as well restart my sub then. If it's gonna take a while to get the Endwalker, I may as well restart the sub. Like, wait, restart my sub. So like, you want to do like a whole new character? Is that what you're looking to do? I mean, it might not be a terrible idea to refresh on the story. Although, we have this thing in-game called New Game Plus that allows you to refresh the story with even, like, I can refresh the story without having to make a new character. So that matters to you too. That's a thing you could think about. One of those runs. It's a run. I've died a little bit too much, like more than I would have preferred. But kind of chalk it up to limit testing, if you will. The raisings have been generous. I honestly cannot complain about the raisings because they've been a little bit high than normal. What is the first chest? Serenity? Okay, I can't do anything with Serenity. Part of me wants to keep the storm at 2, sorry. I kind of want to keep the storms at 2. Yeah, I saw my last target, Braggy, and I don't know why I was targeting the thing. I probably was just swapping. I think maybe I was trying to get to the Diplo, but it was just an unfortunate situation. It's what it is. Yeah. I should fortune, but do I need fortune later? I mean, it works if I pull the whole room, but I mean, if I'm doing maybe I save the fortune for like an auto heal, right? I think that'll be smarter. Or the game's like, hey, use the fortune. Alright, fine. Game. I get it. Now, part of me does want to use that safety, keep it at 2. Not even try to hit him? Yeah, I don't know. Just one of those things that happens. These are great pulls. This is gonna hurt. Not as much as I thought. Time for unhinged pulling, let's go. Oh. Stop sign. Good. Thank you. Oh, the last room is a... I have a altered room. Okay. You know, this is like the time when I should have a heart rate monitor, honestly. Doga? If you like the Doga, so I'll take the Une out. Intuition, Sights, Doga... Dude, what the hell? what a terrible... What a terrible, fortune. That's fine. Dulane, hey, thanks for the follow as well. And also, Rukika earlier, thank you for that follow. Alright, I think time's okay now, right? Can we say the time is, like, respectable? Can I stop doing massive pulls now? I would really love to stop doing massive pulls. Don't know if I want 3. Well, I don't want a ninja, that's for sure. Well... okay, limit tests. The only problem with the ninja is I can't drop below like 28% HP and then it's like death, so... As long as I don't get dipped that low, then we're okay. Now this is with steel on, so I have to make sure that I'm a little careful once the suit dawns. Fortune doing fortune things? Absolutely. Don't kick me into something. This is a caster's nightmare, what the hell? Steel's about to drop. Ross said 15 minutes, I think. Wait, oh, was it 80 or 70? I guess I should just mark for this one anyway. Oh, 80, okay. So then that means 70 is probably like 14 and 13 and a half. I mean, I'm gonna demi, but thank you, Ross. Oh my god, I don't want to do 80 for that long. That's the one that gives me the most anxiety. Now. Okay. At least I'm a little comfortable with that ninja. I certainly don't want to multi-pull the frog. That's asking to die, essentially. All I need is the frogs to desync, and that's the end of the game. Another strength is good. 50 minutes to strength, got it. God, you did that fight for that long? Bless your soul. I mean, I'll do 90 for that long. I don't think I'll do 80 for that long. Une similar damage to Astro? Yeah, but 2 Astros, man. 2 Astros is like literally double damage. It's like the best thing ever. Who can compare to times 2 Astro? Yo, what's up, Hustle Hoop? Hello! 99's like a dancer, partner, carded samurai. That's a good way to put it. DPS on crack. My heals are down. This will be 5. I feel like I need to check the other room before I go, but no matter what direction I go, I think I'm going to be in a bit of a problem here. All of a sudden, by the way, I just noticed my fortune is capped, and I was so concerned about using fortune in the previous floor, I mean, I've capped fortune. Miss Comey! Why, hello there, ma'am. Thank you for the raid. Guys, that is the Kingdom Hearts specialist right there. Chief and Hunter Kingdom Hearts specialist. I would not know to go to anyone in this world if I want to know about Kingdom Hearts and how to sort that mayhem out. Shoutouts to Miss Comey. She is my teammate at Team Drifter. She is great. We're playing Honkai! Oh, I would love to talk Honkai with you. Welcome in, guys. Ando's Demon is here doing some Deep Dungeon and Eureka Orthos. You actually come in a pretty good stream. Archeron, hello. Thank you for that follow. We are trying to get 19 out of 19 on the Omni journey in Eureka Orthos. This is the final job. So we'll see how we do. I don't have the full confidence of getting this clear, but I will try. Hope oh my god. No, okay. Komi, did you try Pure Fiction? I was trying that before stream. I almost got the points you need, but I need a little bit more adjustments to my team. You did? How did you do? I think you have a much stronger roster than I do. I would like to think that you did a pretty good job. Missing 1 star and oh yeah, I'm missing 1 star too. I capped out at 57,000, but I feel like I could still get it. Like I'm just adjusting things, but I think I can get it. For today, I was building her up since the beginning of the patch, so like December-ish. So she's great. But I have Himiko, I have Hersha. That is just the really good 1-2 combo there. You had a level 60. I had her at 20. So I really prepped her up, and she's putting in some work. Really happy about it. Himiko, man, I got Himiko like day 1, one of my first 5 stars, and she's just been pulling weight ever since. I really like her, and she's definitely doing great jobs here in Pure Fiction. But I've always liked her. She's great. Nope. Okay, well, it's fine. No big deal. Time is okay, I think. The time is... yeah, it's okay. I would say it's okay. I did not move out of that fast enough. How did you do an MOC, Komi? I think I'm capped at, like... I'm missing 2 stars. That's the best I can do. Oh, that's a problem. Alright, hold on. Okay. Oh, that's good timing! Soft targets. JP shots. Oh man, nice. Clutch. Can't beat. Oh really? Damn. Like 11 and 12. 11 really favors Argenti, which I don't have. It favors Jing Yuan, which I don't have. And then 12 favors Blade, and I know you have a cracked up Blade, but I don't have Blade, so I've been having a lot of issues with MOC, but it's okay. I was really happy to just be missing 2 stars this cycle, because it's like, okay, I can clear one of them, but maybe I can get to one of them, but I gotta get the other one. I don't know if I can do it. This stupid deer. You know, it's so funny. I think my team works out well for the deer because I have no problems in the deer at all. I think Himiko is a big help there. That's probably why I'm having an okay time with the deer. Yeah, I have Jing. I have Jing Liu, so she's massive. But it is because of Ron Mei, to be fair, but now that I have Hersha built, maybe I'll try. Yeah, give her a shot. But yeah, no, fair. It probably is because of Ron Mei, which they always favor the end game stuff to the character that just released, so it makes sense. Yeah, okay. I believe. Let's see, let's house 2. How does 2 feel? No, that's about it. I mean, I could probably do 3, but I'll stick with 2, I guess. The question is, do I demi? You know what? Yes, I do. Hold on, let me demi. Because I think my time is not good enough, and if I don't use anything here, if I keep the Serenity here, then I need to have a little bit of help in the next court too, so we'll just do that. Ninja incoming. Oh, I don't have the right target. Okay. One day Komi would be blessed with Himiko. You know, every time I pull a 5-star from the standard banner, it's either been Japard or Himiko. I have no other 5-stars. I have a E3 Japard. Hold on. I have an E3 Japard and E2 Himiko right now. I think I have an E2 Himiko. Shit, okay. Oh, I'm dead, I think. No? Okay. Okay, Ninja didn't notice. They didn't notice that I was low HP, it's okay. They didn't realize I was low HP fast enough, so I saved it. That was the biggest concern, because if I'm low HP, this thing assassinates. You have E2 Bailu and E2 Branya? I would love Branya. Branya would fit very well. Japard was my 300 pull guarantee. I'm not quite there yet. I think I have 230, but I'm sitting on 30 tickets. I'll get there eventually. You have E1 Ice Sword, but hey, look, good for this cycle, Kimori, so... Although, you know, I've been using Sela, like, literally this entire time up until this patch, and I benched her because she just isn't... See, like, she's still great, like, I still love Sela, but she has no use in this entire cycle. She doesn't do anything in Pure Fiction, and she doesn't do anything in MOC, it just feels real bad. Like, it's okay, you know what, in 2.0, your time will shine, Sela. You'll come back in Force, it's okay. I just have to bench you right now. You will eventually? Okay, fair. Oh wow, nice! I have no imaginary, so like Dr. Ratio coming in is massive. Because I have 0 imaginary. Well, I have 1, but I'm not leveling Yukong. Because Yukong, I don't know, it isn't worth me bringing her up right now. But be nice to have like an imaginary that I will be willing to use. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm kind of ready. I kind of have some of the traces ready. I didn't take a look at what my mats are for like, or my relics are, but I'll just worry about it later. That star should be okay. I think. Oh wait, you're petrified, right? I'm bad. Pop it. Okay. The phallics are bothersome, because I want to check this chest. Time is sus. Okay, JP chat. Okay, bye. Leaving. Going away now. Okay, we will go the opposite direction for now. Classic. I mean, I was expecting other things, but I guess the luring would have been worse. But like, damn, man, 30 seconds for this thing is brutal. Don't do your thing. Okay, good. I need to get over here first, so that I can try to time this if this explodes. It does not. I can't move though. If I try to move, it's gonna do the electric donut. Gotta get that gold chest safely. Time is sus. Might be in range of me doing a dread into the boss, which means I need to try to check chests in the process. Hope I don't get this phallic. Really decent pickup. Yeah, I'm thinking double dip dread. Hey Gego, what's up, dude? Welcome in, happy Monday. Giga raided us last night. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I'm thinking Dread. Dread double dip into the boss, or maybe I don't double dip and I get like chests here. Maybe I go for chests. With a demi, it should be doable. I'm thinking. Fish out the mimics if I can do that. Yeah, I think doing a dread here for chests and then doing the demi next should be enough time. Instead of doing a dread and into the boss, it might be unnecessary for me to do that. Like, I am looking for chests, so don't aggro. Alteration. I'll work backwards from the exit, which will actually work pretty well. Very good pickup. Okay, so we're pretty much neutral in terms of my desired amount of demi-clones, because I would want her to have 3, go down to 2 for the next set. Oh, come on, man. Which are the new jobs you're looking forward to more? So to be honest, I'm fine with either. I will play either. Picto would be interesting, that's for sure. So I'm honestly fine with either. Maybe I'd lean into Pictomancer a little bit more because of the way it seems to be playing. I think Viper to me will be a little bit more straightforward, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's just, you know, I kind of like a job that's really, really unique. And I think Picto would be closer to more the unique vibe than anything else. I did not get a heal off. What? That's unfortunate. Right, it's okay. Just don't die. Also, don't hit a landmine. If I hit a landmine, that's really bad. I'm gonna go for the kill counts. So I'm gonna ignore that other one that I just passed by and kill the ones here. Because there's like 3 more rooms I can visit here. I lost a little bit. I have enough time to hit a luring trap if I do. So I'll run down the middle. Top tier fortune right now. I'm dumping. I'm going. I'm not gonna reach that ninja. And if I have to fight it, it might be a little bit of a bad situation. Alright, so we have Doga coming in for the DPS. Yeah, that was one of the best fortunes I've ever seen in this game. What about you, Geg? Are you looking forward to any job in particular, or are you kind of sticking to the OG ones? Okay, I can't mess up the mechanics I don't have steel on. That fortune turned up 0 mimics. Yeah, also, you know what? Positive thinking, that's right. I don't want to see the kits first. I'm with you. So I need to see the kits first to see what I'm gonna go for. But at the end of the day, like, I'm gonna be excited to play both, right? Like, we're gonna clear on both at some point. Mia, hello, how you doing? Always good to see you. I'm shielded. I have enough shields to make this happen. Raise a Pictomancer, Heaven on Eye clear. Alright, we're gonna be adding some people to the race too, Mia. But I'm not sure. So like in terms of what job I'll go, I was kind of saying like currently if the job's released today, Mia, it would be Pictomancer because the memes are better than Viper. Like literally that is the only logic I give it. But realistically, I would need to look at the kit, because people are, from what I'm understanding, is that Pictomancer seems a little more like a potential buff support caster. And, you know, from history on Deep Dungeon, if you're talking buff support, that means you're looking something close to, like, a bard or a dancer. And if that's the case, then you're looking at maybe a little bit of a lack of damage to some extent. Now, granted, historically, new jobs are overpowered for lower content, but, you know, versus Viper, which might be a little bit more stricter on the DPS, I might pick towards Viper simply because I might feel like I have a higher chance of one-shotting it. Because the discussion isn't, you know, can I clear a deep dungeon with the 2? That's, to me, that's going to happen. But can I do it in one shot? That kind of, you know, adds in a little bit more criteria to the discussion. So it will come down to the kit for me, and I'll go from there. Dude, this damage is like kind of silly right now. Like, I don't want to use so many heals, but I also have to respect Doga, because Doga is doing the damage. Like, I'm not doing damage. I just need to keep myself alive. I just need to look pretty, and let Doga do all the work. I don't know why I'm being weird about this. You be going Picto first for sure. I'm trying to clear Astro Heaven on High right now. Oh, good luck. Good luck, Mia. I'm sure you're gonna get it. I'll be honest though, it's been pretty interesting between you, Mia, and Arahi. How you are some of the top runners in Deep Dungeon, like scoring everything skill level. Man, Astro is giving you the problem, and Arahi took such a long time to clear Astro themselves. I mean, it really kind of puts, you know, kind of humbles it all together, you know? I mean, it's still a very, very tough job no matter how you look at it. So it's been kind of cool to see that. I mean, not cool that you're not, you know, that you're having a problem or, you know, that you're dreading it, but it's, you know, it shows a little realistic expectations in the way. It is a tough job. Over here. Now, speaking of the world race, though, this was something I had mentioned with Mia before, when we were kind of, you know, racing in a way to each other for Reaper Heaven on High clear. The one thing that I actually would love to try to do is to see if, like, there are a bunch of people doing it, and if we coordinate hitting, like, the exit at the same time, so that when you look at the leaderboard, it would have the same timestamp. That would be my dream. To share the world first with other people. Like, and to the second, right? I think it's to the second or to the minute. That would be the greatest thing ever. So, if that's viable and possible, I'm in. Because it's a timestamp, like, it's an official timestamp, right? So, just to get it, like, equalized would be the best. But that would be, like, not necessarily my priority, but my preference. You know, I'll just go for the clear, do my thing, but I'll totally sit there and wait for people, myself, if someone's right behind me. Like, they're 2 floors behind, I'm like, alright, I'll chill. I'll wait. Do a little timer, you know? Okay, the annoying one. I'll stream it this time just in case. Sick! I know actually Velvet, Mia, is also looking into doing world first attempt too, so man, it would be so cool if there's like multiple people that literally have the same timestamp. Ugh, that'd be so sick. I'm gonna finish out the last 10 and then look at chat. I don't think I'm hitting half my buttons again. Okay. Made it through. Another crazy floor set, but it's okay. Down the dread, which is whatever, but we made it through. Let me catch up here. Hey, Rothro. Big, strong Malefics, that's the thinking. It feels so different compared to everything else. It's me about Astro? Yeah, it does. Link shell chat. Oh yeah, link shell chat, that's true. It's a cool idea, but from a selfish viewer perspective, I want to see the winner. Hey, no, it's fair. Yeah, I get it, pal. Nobody high for the world first Dragoon Word Book. I mean, that'll be there. I mean, it's not my priority, you know. I mean, I'll probably take care of it. But you know who's gonna go for that World first. Astra rework clear. You know who that's gonna go to. Who's gonna be crazy enough to even do it, and let alone go for it. So, you know, yeah, I'm sure there will be someone. Maybe that's you, Sadie, who will go for the Dragoon first. I mean, honestly, like theoretically speaking, you can make a category for all the jobs. I mean, new expansion, new changes, everything gets reset. So it can still have a meaning to someone. Not to ever, you know, uh, downplay someone else's achievements at all. I mean, if even the server firsts, I know those aren't celebrated as much, but at the time, getting a server first, world for data center first for some of the clearest was really nice for people. And those are fun to celebrate. What other reworks? Presumably, they never talked about it. I like to think because we should be getting a job ability showcase like we did for Endwalker, right? Like a whole job trailer about the new abilities and maybe even PvP adjustments along with it potentially. That's probably going to be in a live letter, I'm sure, like maybe a couple months before Dawn Trail. That's probably when you hear information about what's getting reworked. Which makes sense. I mean, there's no need to really talk about that until you're getting closer, and you will handle the jobs. Like, there will be a whole segment about, what these jobs are doing, what are they going to be in game, what are their final forms and whatever. Yeah, you'll probably see information when that happens, but presumably it will be at 7.x, the first iteration of it, and then if there needs to be any more changes. May make the class crazy cool and awesome. I mean, it's already crazy cool and awesome, but it could make it even better. It's true. I want to try Astra Palace and new jobs Heaven on High first. Miss Alchemy. Oh, that means my sub is up, huh? Thank you for the 28 months.
Boop.
My dear friend, Miss Alchemy. She is an awesome friend, an awesome streamer. Really, I love chilling in her streams all the time. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Monday. Thank you for the resub. I much appreciate it. And you know what that resub means? You get to avoid ads coming in, so... So I gotta piss out ads. We're gonna stand up stretch. We're gonna get the ads out of the way. And then we're gonna step into... Oh, it's snowing over by you. We are getting, like, more just rain here. I guess you're my forecast to some extent, Alchemy. Whatever the heck you get, I get the day after. And I think that's what's happening, so... waiting for my Prime to come up. Literally, next... It's all good. I appreciate it. Yeah, I always got to do that advertisement, but you guys, if you look at the ads and you have the ads playing, you're still supporting the stream, so it means a lot. That is actually how Twitch works. When they told us about it, if you on your screen, you're looking at your screen and an ad shows up, you are sending me cash. That's how that works. So if you can't sub, it's all good. It all adds into the bigger picture, so it's much appreciated. Yeah, I think when I was listening over yesterday, I think you were talking about it, that you were getting real close. Like a clear is imminent, right? I hope I can catch it. I was able to catch your T clear, so I hope I can catch your DSR clear. That'll be very exciting. Alright, so I'll be back. 3 minutes. We'll come back. Ads coming out, and then we will continue. Let's play some background music. 71 plus incoming. We'll just keep playing. That's all I can say. We'll keep playing, see what the game gives us, and see how far we get. So... if we keep going at pace, it'll be about... Okay. That sounds like a plan. I will keep track of it. BRB, guys. Thanks for watching. Clear on Valentine's Day? That would be funny. That would be awesome. What a way to spend Valentine's Day. Word sometimes says, I gave the wood whaler my wallet. Hell yeah, it does. Hey man, priorities. Let's eat some caviar sandwich made by Velvet. She has fresh caviar in her backyard, so I borrowed some. Okay, we're good. Let's continue. 71 plus. Let's do this thing. Thank you for caviar. Okay. Like, how unhinged can we pull? That's a cat. I don't want to pull a cat. I have one witching. It's 2 cats. Imagine having a backyard. I guess that's fair. Okay, good start. Another cat. Too many cats. I think I want to open with Fortune. I don't know how big this pool's gonna be though. I can deal with everything except the unicorns. I can do the Tokus and the mammoths. I have one landmine that I know exists. It's all the way at the opposite end of the field. I'll take all the mammoths with me. I'll steal. Maybe strength late. I'll open with steel though. I gotta watch all the cats though. Okay, here we go. Oh shit. There's a ring around the rosy. Okay. There's at least one more cat that is somewhere. I don't know where it would be. There, I found it. Only have one other witching. I probably have to do mini landmines after this, which is fine. Okay. Very good. Raising came back, thank god. Okay. Affluence. That's, I'll take the raising. Amongst anything else, I'll take the raising. So many cats, it could be worse. That's how I always look at it, could be worse. Okay, let's go. Next word. No raises and one witching makes me scared for you. It's, so I will, like, limit test with the raising one paradise. Once the raising is gone, we start playing really safe, and it slows me down. So that's kind of how I make my adjusts. A lot of chests here. What a disgusting trap, what? Okay. Oh my god, let's go. That's very good. I'm gonna take the rehab bear. This unicorn is not a great. I need to actually respect this unicorn. I do not want to drag this with me unless I was like ready for it. Or I did like a lethargy or something. That is failure number 2. Intuition. I'm gonna pass the other one. Oh my god, they're all luring traps. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh my god, all the raisings came back. Let's go. Okay, that's 71 for you. I mean, it could happen, it could not happen, but in this situation, it happens. All the raisins came back. Very good. Chimera luck. Yeah, but Chimera luck is failing at now because I've just seen 4 luring traps all over here. So so far Chimera luck not too good. I'm gonna have to maybe make this pool a little bigger. I don't have a witching. That's the other problem. That is a landmine. We'll do a backup strat to make this work. I'd like to get at least 7. Careful with all the weird crap here. I had to launch that fast because I didn't want the cat on me, but it's okay if I get the cat, but I don't want him on me. Okay, just enough. 6 was enough, but 7 was a good play. Okay. Never mind about the racing. I know it's been a run already. Okay, so this makes it interesting. I'm gonna be out of witchings and lethargy, so like a landmine play can still happen if I was gonna do the mini landmines, but we'll see if I can get more than 2 landmines and not at the final room. So I need to finish Octopath 2 sometime. Now I'm hearing this. Dude, every time I hear the music, I almost want to replay the game. Like maybe even like consider like a speedrun or something. Like it's just... music is just way too good for Octo. Corrigan's the mini landmine. Yeah, the true display of respect to the Corrigans. Right. I missed the Toku, really? Oh, I didn't pull it. No, I didn't pull it on purpose. Okay. I should have actually pulled it. No, I should have pulled this. That was a mistake. Refill my water. Me opening my mug. It's out of the way. Okay. Hello there, Melky. How you doing? Oh my god, the raisings. I think we have enough raisings, guys. Okay, if this is the demi, I don't sight. That's not a demi. Let me see what the other stuff is first. Hey Goof, how you doing? Looking good tonight. I like seeing the real you from... Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, put on a lot of makeup. Took a lot of time getting ready, but we are here. I'm gonna take the Toku with me. Good, thank you. Cool that you're on Astra. Must be a challenge, but dude, it is a challenge. This has been like from the beginning of stream till now. This has just been a hectic ride. It's been a fun ride, but it's been a hectic ride. Like it's like you're trying to push limits, but you don't know what the upper limit is. You know, you just keep pushing it until you die. And we've died so many times. I think I've died like 4 times already. But the game wants to keep me alive, so I'll take it. Not complaining about that at all. Oh god, I hope this is the demi. Please be demi. Sick. I'm gonna take the Une out. I'm okay with the ponies aggroing. Hey, I'm fine. Like, you know, I'm not gonna complain if the RNG is way too good. I will take it, and I will move on with my life and do something else. No one says I can't do it again either. I'll take the Gulu with me because that's the safer pull. So now I want to take in everything that's a safe pull. So this is one, this is another. I can take these no problem. We're 2 kills in, actually now 3 kills in. So we want to be aiming for 6 or 7 for the average in terms of our goals. Since I'm waiting for this cat to move, then I can just let it kill these things slowly. Good enough. Cat is over there, and a unicorn's over there. What is in the starting room? Oh, raising. Okay. Raising's in the starting room. Okay, another steel is very good. Amongst anything else, I'll take the steel. I mean, I would like strength, but steel is not too bad, especially with these bulls. Steel? I guess I go. I don't know if I can safely get to that room, so I'll take the time. Let's do this. Elphilia, how you doing? Welcome in. At least 2 debuffs here. No knockback blind. This one kind of screams either... Well, let's see if I can get a demi. I might demi here. That might be a good play, to demi here. Treasure room means nothing to me. Although two silver chests in the back, though. Perfect timing. I think I might work the treasure room here. We'll work the treasure room. I don't know if I kill this in time before the other infatuation comes in, but we'll try. Yo, Fixation, welcome back in. Hello. Oh, cat. No, I didn't get it. Okay, it's fine. I gotta respect the cat. Give me a McDown. That's a silver. Okay, I think I just go. Well, I mean, go, but like, I don't have to check now and clear up this treasure room. I would like to check that gold chest, though. And if I do, I need to fight the ninja. Okay, cool. I'm gonna take the chest now, even if it's a mimic. Nope, cancel. The pony just moved too close. Okay. You know Doga's Petrify is AoE, but if he accidentally hits a mob, not engaged. Yes, I do. I actually had that happen a few times. Yeah, that I know. Actually pretty interesting. I mean, it makes sense that it wouldn't aggro, because it's off the aggro table, so it doesn't produce aggro, so therefore that's why it wouldn't do aggro. Oh, I missed. Oh, that's right, it's blinded. Okay. That's a thing. I'm willing to take the unicorn with me. Steal. Okay. I gotta watch my position. Surecast. I can also shield for this next time. I am not using Star on purpose, by the way. I feel like I'm way too close to things, plus I don't have a line of sight. So I just cannot use Star. I could use Star technically here, but I might get the other unicorn. Have to be a little careful about that. Broke my shield. Oh, no, it's no knockback. Oh, dumb. It's no knockback. Doesn't matter. Okay, forgot. There's a Kunoichi. Might be able to get past the Kunoichi here. and beat it before it comes back. I keep forgetting there's no knockback. God damn it. I want the steal. Petrifying. It's pretty neat. Yeah, it's I mean, I guess it's accurate is the best way I can put it, right? I mean, that's how it should work, but it is pretty cool. Oh, Kunoichi. Okay, beat the Kunoichi. Do I want to use anything on the next floor? I did not find the ult. No, I did find the ulti room, right? Or did I not find the ulti room? I did not. Okay, so we could still be screwed because I'll run into like a mimic room or something. So I kind of completely forgot about. Yeah, figures. But are they in a spot that's going to be a problem? Potentially. This one, maybe. But I might be able to sneak in because they don't have as big of an aggro. Sick. Alright, unhinged pool number 7. I lost count already. We don't want the bird. I'll take the wolf. Oh god, I don't want the come on. Oh man. Story of my life. Hey Kitsu, how you doing? Like the one time I found it shoots through a wall or something. Sure. Oh my god, this is so painful. I have to wait because if I go too far, he's gonna do his stupid thing. Okay. Instant regret. Well, it still was a bigger time save than doing anything, and getting off the floor with that was actually really big, so that was nice. We're actually moving very fast, all things considering, so I'll take the time. I might, since I'm all the way back here, maybe I try to check this room, but it's questionable. I will check this chest no matter what, though. We're gonna enter into 8-bill. I'm mentally and verbally saying that, so I know that we know it's coming up. Okay, 8-bill and ability down. Ugh. Skatines too. Well, the Skatines won't be too bad. Do I Demi? I think a Demi is probably likely. I think it's Demi no matter. Oh wait, that's not good. Okay. Wrong button. I'm gonna wait for the AoE to come out. You wanna do the AoE? Okay. Oh my god, that scared me. Because there's an ape somewhere near me. Also, I shouldn't be here. This is an open space. Okay, I need a space for this thing. I need a decent LOS for this, just in case it gets a thing off. I should have a decent LOS around the wall. Oh, let me actually pull back a little bit more. That should be good. This should be good. They sleep? I'll do it like when I'm not banking on my life. Let me see. Do they really sleep? Oh my god. EO too easy confirmed. Eureka Orthos too easy confirmed. Was this the drop? What's the drop? Hey Jmo. We didn't learn anything new about Deep Dungeon. No, well, from what I can understand from what some of the people had been translating from JP, during the FanFest, Jmo, is that it seems like it's leaning harder into, we are getting a new Deep Dungeon, but it's going to be very different than the Deep Dungeons you've seen before. I think that was the gist of the, what had been figured out. I know Chila had been watching all the way up until they were talking about, like, the dev panel and, like, their content flowchart. And they did have a portion there for Deep Dungeon. Like there was a portion there that they were going to spend time developing Deep Dungeon. So you know, I mean, I don't think you do that if you're just going to do like a change a little bit here and there. I think you're going to be looking for a whole new thing. But that's, again, we're like pulling, you know, you're pulling information out of very little. But that's the current thing that we're working with. Well, I'm still alive. So ooh, dinner. What you have for dinner? Oh wait, apes. Hold on. Okay, I'm still alive, so that's a good thing. Time is actually really good. And my palms are actually pretty good, so I think I'm liking the run at the moment. Hold. Let's not pull a Ross. Okay, cool. Let's go. I mean, what? What did I say? Ooh, Five Guys burgers. Okay, fair. Is there a channel in Discord to ask feedback on a Deep Dungeon run? You can do next set palm, but you can also just post in the forum that we have. The forum that we have is a good place too to just post a question. People will jump all over it, so you can do that. Hey, Magnus, our buddy Magnus, the famous actor, Mr. Magnus. I hope your stream was good. Welcome in. May the dive be comfortable. We'll try, man. So far, it's been actually pretty good. So thanks for it. I'll get you the shout out when I get a chance. I find it funny, actually funny how much you can sleep in this set. I never even tried to sleep anything. I just kind of assume I didn't sleep. Like I wonder if you can sleep. I don't think sleep the ninja, but yeah, sleep ninjas don't care. From now on, only Flame Beast and Kunoichi can't be slept. That's so funny. Pull. Okay. Wait, why didn't you? Oh, you don't suck, dude. Had a fantastic day. I hope you had a great stream. What are you up to, Magnus? I'm out. Shout outs to Magnus. Aeon Classic. Oh, cool. I hope that's going well. The story that Magnus told me, and now it's like, I don't know, embarrassing him, or I'm like, it's almost like I'm proud for him too, as a friend and for the community, that he had said that he was almost part of the actors in the new Kojima game. Almost, not quite, but almost. He almost was one of the ones you were gonna see in the trailer, which is so badass. Putting Thunderbeast to sleep has him saved. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thunderbeast sleeping sounds amazing. Wrong way. Uh-oh. You can't reach me from that far. I got a call back, and that's what felt great. Yeah, seriously. I mean, how I don't know how you're gonna know, like, you know, how many people were on the list, you know, between you and the gold, but still, it's awesome. Last week up here in Canada with the wife for me, and she's home from work, and it's our 3-year wedding anniversary. So I'll be like, hey, no, yeah, enjoy. Stop being here. You need to go have fun with the waifu. After I'm Thunderbeast free. What's gonna show up next? What's the patrol? I forgot. Oh, just Kunoichi's. Okay, yeah. And then it's your favorite owls. We get the owls coming in. I don't know why I'm respecting this. I can just kill this, but it's fine. My time is really good, so. Wish I checked that last room, but I can't get there. As of these days now, the announcements happened. Actually, did some auditions while I was up here, and when yeah. While I was up here, and she's been busy. Like, yeah. All good. Thank you for the raid, guys. Check out Magnus. He's a longtime friend of ours and part of this community as well. And he's just a super cool guy, very funny guy, loves horror games. He's a good watch and an actor. He wants to be an actor. So you're gonna have a good time in this stream, I swear. So I do the reverse as you would. You probably would just pull with sleep, to be honest. You just open with sleep. Safety? Sure. Okay, no steel, no strength at the moment. What do I want to do? My time is very good, but do I want to go too crazy is the question. But what is too crazy? I have a steel, so that opens the door for stuff. If I'm gonna pull, I'd want to pull multiple owls, probably, so they sync up. I don't know how many I can handle, though. If this is a demi, I'd probably use it. But my time is a little bit... My time is a little bit too good. I don't want to be too crazy. Hey, Dulane, thanks for the prime! Thanks you so much for hanging on to that and using it over here. Appreciate it. Yo, cheers, dude. Thank you so much! And again, if you have any questions about getting back into the game, just ask away. Okay. Didn't get collateral damage, it's fine. Okay, Al. I'll deal with multiple owls. I don't know how many I can handle. Maybe 3? But the bigger issue is I want them to try to sync up their chirps, but, you know, that's, the big ask. Without sounding rude, I'm looking to add this to my rotation. Oh, good. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I know it's 5, but the problem isn't so much that it's a small one. It's more like they'll desync when I'm doing gravity. That's the more annoying part of it. Spoon-fed bread. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Okay, I could probably handle 3. I could probably handle 3. Although I probably will hold because there's a ninja coming. Ninja. I need the strength. I didn't want to go too crazy, but I think his strength is good enough because I'd like to keep that at 2 anyway. Wait, I can sleep the owls, right? I'm gonna sync them up. I should have thought of this earlier, but I'm gonna sync them up. Yep. Should have thought of that earlier. Aw, look at them go. In harmony. The song is making me think of Final Fantasy Star Online on the 360. This song is from a JRPG called Last Remnant. Really underrated JRPG from a while back, but I really liked it a lot. It had some really cool mechanics to it. Great RPG. Can't get it anymore, I think, unless you find ways of doing it in not so legal ways. Because you can't even get it on Steam. They took it off Steam. But really good game. Biggest Star Ocean music. I haven't watched enough Star Ocean. I haven't watched enough Star Ocean or played enough Star Ocean. But fair. What's up, Power Gee? Yeah, unfortunately, like whenever I look at the store page, it says it's not there, unless like they had a new listing or something. But the one I have in my Steam thingy, it says that it's not available. I don't know if it's like available in other means. It's an old one. It's like late 2000s, I think, if I remember correctly. It's been getting a lot of talk recently since everyone is finally discovering Lost Odyssey. God, Sixation, man, if they do like a remaster, oh boy, I would replay that on a heartbeat. What a cool tactical game that was. Hey, you have it? Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's a good RPG. That's what I have a lot of music from Last Remnant coming in. I feel like I should respect that ninja, but I don't know. My steel is dropping soon. I think I'll pull the 3 L's, sync them up, and then we'll see where we go from there. Maybe I bypass the L's though, and like see what's ahead of me to see if I get like a good bomb. Like, man, like maybe I should have stormed here, you know? But I had a lot of time to spare, so I think I didn't want to go too crazy like I had said. The only problem is if I decide to storm, I would prefer to have a, I would really prefer to have a steal up so I can survive the pull. I've always considered Lost Odyssey the best RPG you've probably never heard of. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I'm thrilled everyone is talking about it. That's cool to hear. A first. I'm a little bit in a tough position here, because, time to pot. It's, you know what, we're getting serious, it's time to pot. We're bringing out all the DPS now. Yes, you wait, Ape, you're not even gonna see a potted Astro. Man, look at that damage. Whoa. Monkey lose the damage up from the gloom when they... Yes, yeah, it overrides just like the defense from some of the other ones. Yeah, they do. I mean, not that it matters, right? But Ninja coming. It's gonna be my next pull here. Aeturna from Lost Odyssey, also one of the best boss themes ever. Nice. Gotta be careful here. We are pulling the ninja. I hope... Wait, you know what? Maybe I should... I think I'm running out of time. No, it's too late. I was gonna maybe try to see if I can kill this first, the servant at the exit opens, and then go, but I think it doesn't really matter. Yeah, okay, it's fine. It's fine. I don't want to take too long in general, right, on the next two. Like, we have a lot of time, but we don't want to think we have too much time. Now, one thing that's been interesting is I think I haven't seen a flight in, like, literally forever. I think I've been sitting at 2 flights, like, ever since I started to stream. So that's interesting. I mean, great that I've been getting everything else, but, like, you know, flights are usually something a little more common. Maybe they got replaced by raisings, I don't know, but... Okay, currently I can't get to the exit. The lion has to move, which he might soon, and then we'll go. I think I can avoid the bird. I'll alter. Okay. Storm play is definitely viable. I might consider it. But I would like to have a steal up, so like, if anything, I maybe want to have it going into 79, so I can carry it into the boss. We'll see. Big, strong Malefic Ratho? Yeah. Fine, man. Ow. It's time to go for a ride, Mr. Ape. And see what else is here. There's another ape. I'm gonna try to focus target this thing, so I can see it. Coming in. Do the musical Lost Odyssey. I think I remember that. Yeah. I mean, I didn't hear much of it, you know, but I think I do remember that in his resume. Yeah. Hey, that's why it's good. Of course it's good. Cool. Yeah. It should be fine, right? Low HP, no problem. Okay, this means I can move with this thing, which is kind of why I pulled it. Except I can't go this way. Never mind, plan ruined. Thanks, birds. I gotta wait a minute before I can move to this next floor. So right now, what we're in range for is potentially a Storm play on 79. Unless I get out of here really fast, and then that's gonna be nice. So we'll see. There's an 8 parallel to me. Mimics. Okay. Just don't be the exit room, and I'll be okay. Not the exit room, but that is a very odd position. I think I get that chest. I think I get the Mimic if I try to go for that chest. It's been probably 15 years since I played that game. Dang. Maybe it's next up for the remakes, huh? Have I ever played Aeturna series? No, I haven't. I have never actually heard of that one. Is it a series, right? So have they had any like more modern iterations, or is it just kind of sitting old, like OG old? Ugh. Okay, fine. I'm just gonna mind the healing then. This is no strength. And now, seeing my time dip under 20 minutes, it's like, okay, yeah, time's a little bit, spicy. It's a series, I think, third one on the PS3. It's a bit techy times, but the music's top tier. I mean, if I remember correctly, they created a new language for some of this. Oh, wow, okay. Okay. I'll try to keep that one in mind, kind of give it a look-see when I get a chance. Thanks for sharing. I kind of had a deer in headlights moment. I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do right now. And then the owl didn't do anything. I'm like, did I get caught in a chirp or something? On the bright side, I'm surviving with my regions. Just this is taking like literally a year. I don't even have pox on. I have no healing right now. I think this is 4 kills, so this is still a low average to get off this floor, so we're gonna need more than this to get off. You can avoid chirp. This one, yes. In Palace, not really, because in Palace it's like a stupid amount of range. In here, Eureka Orthos, it is a short range, 5 yalms distance, so you can avoid it, sure. It's a world where music holds magical power. And depending on the choices you make for who you want to sing songs at certain story points, it gets different... wow, okay, that sounded cool. Thanks. Cool. Damn, that sounds interesting. Even I thought it would be less annoying now in Palace. Yeah, I think they're still, like, they're definitely better to pull now, because you can definitely avoid the save quite a lot. Well, melee, it's a problem. But for me, on any range class, it's not too bad. There's an ape here. Wait, is there... oh god. The hell did you travel, like, a million years away just to get to me? What the hell? Buttons. These guys are in sync. Kind of. This position's kind of ass too, not gonna lie. I can't see crap half the time. Time is, going bye-bye. Watching my time melting away. We've been here forever. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Oh, boy. Oh, man. I put myself in a real dumb position there. Okay, we're okay, though. We're alive. Trying to move so I can... God, I want to steal so bad. Okay, definitely a storm's on the next floor. Like, almost guaranteed I'm gonna storm on the next floor, so, we'll steal and try to do it right away. If I need another kill, though, it's gonna be really bad. Oh boy. That's the exit. Sure. Pull them both. Very fortunate. Now, don't die. Okay. Oh man, that took forever. Yeah, remember when he had... Yeah. Oh my gosh. No steal, just fighting straight up, man. Oh man, the time just goes away. Oh, okay, well this makes life easier. Kind of. Don't need to steal him. You need to be careful. Ow! Really? Okay, I had to wait for the dot, to be fair. I need to find all the apes as fast as possible. I think I have time for a mimic. Okay, that's healing. Okay, so when they do their stupid dumb thing, they are healing in the process. Oh. Is that a treasure room? That is indeed a treasure room. Why did I do the star there? Why couldn't I do it here? Oh, you're what? Wait, what? Okay. I'm gonna die if I don't move. I'm dead. Seriously? Great. And re-aggros. Okay, hold on. My god, what a terrible timing for that. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I'm gonna get the ape. Okay. Apparently someone ignored the rules of engagement when it came to a storm play. And why are you not healing? What is going on? I'm so confused by this run. How is that one still at low HP? Like, it should have been healing this whole time. I'm so confused. Do I have enough time? 15 minutes, 2 strengths. Has to be Doga. No. No. When it does the what do you call it? When it does its stupid thing, it's supposed to heal when it does the thingy. So there should have been no reason why it was at, like, full HP. I don't know why that was sitting at low HP the whole time. Oh, no, I redid the storm. Oh, yeah, no, I'm dumb. I redid the storms. Okay, no, never mind. That's on me. I redid the storms. Okay, that's on me. I understand now. This is a... I gotta get my mind off it. This is going to be a pull. Opposites attract. I forgot I had the second one in the second one. But the Flame Beast not taking the storms, that one sucked. That was definitely that sucked. I was assuming everything was low HP, and then because it wasn't dead, I wasn't pre-positioned correctly, so I took the hit, and then the reason I witching is because I don't think I would have been able to avoid the lion, because it was going to use the thing really soon, on top of the apes doing their thing at a very quick thingy, so I had to witching. Otherwise, I'd be killed by something. Like, it was just a really bad situation to die right there. But that's why the witchings can come in handy, right? For situations like that. There was like so many ways to die in that one particular situation. It kind of sucks I went down to one storm though, because I could really use the storm on the next set. I'm just gonna have to rely on the demis to kind of get me back up a little bit. We'll hope that's the case. Honestly, I may push down to one demi and then just hope that the game gives me enough to climb up. Because next floor is really gonna be a time-sucking experience. I am getting pushed. We should be good on time with Doge going. Yeah, time should be okay. We're going faster than 10% a minute, which is all I kind of cared about. So we're good. But I just have to make sure I don't die. I think I keep the Doga as my backup for my Demi, because I'll use it for 90 in case time gets very spicy. I'm getting the DPS card. I like it. Getting pulled. Halfway there. Just don't mess up. Make it like a full spin over there. I'm gonna get pulled. Opposite to track. Damn, I'm getting the DPS one all the time. I didn't buff it correctly though. Whatever. I crit for 6 with my card. Shield. Man, that 6 crit is just like the biggest number I'm seeing. Getting pulled again. Okay, 13. Probably one more cycle and we're out. Oh, shit. I read it wrong. Damn it. I read it wrong. I was like, it's probably going to be center or something. I just didn't read the thing. Damn. One little miss of focus, and it didn't matter if I had raising or not because I wasn't going to do it again. Man, it sucks. I actually felt like that one was gonna at least go decently too. I had been positioning myself correctly the entire time, just missing that dodge, but I just didn't position myself there. And it was gonna be a one-shot. I wasn't ready for it. Because I didn't have anything. I didn't have a shield and nothing, so and no steel either, so damn it. There's so much death on this one, but man, I'm upset by that. I actually wanted to do better there. This is bad. That sucks. Alright, it's okay. It's okay. We'll run it back again. The worst part is having to climb again from one DPS hour. Well, I gotta see what I want to do. I do want to keep going. I just gotta think about if I do a reclimb, it'll take me 2.5 hours, and don't have 2.5 hours. So I could do the first 20. We'll do the first 20. Don't be generous. Actually, is way more than one. It is. It's, you know, it's a thing. Yeah, I guess I can just do the first 20. We'll do the first 20. I'm already 11th on Aether. Yo, dude, maybe I'll just take that and go for the victory. Damn, I'm so upset by that. It was like, I mean, to be fair, I felt like I was lucking out so much, but it sucks to lose to user error. You know, like I'll take, like, honestly, I wouldn't have felt bad if I died to that whole flame beast monkey situation, because it's just like, whatever. Like that. What is that situation, right? I could have done better, but it was so hard. That one was just, I just lost focus. That's it. That's it.